Hello folks, this is Sue Bell from Network Empire, and today we're looking at filters in killer keywords, and we've got what is probably one of my favorite filters. This is statistically improbable phrases. And statistically improbable phrases are words that are not used a lot. So you might find words that are simply not used very often, but given the way that we do our latent semantic indexing, what you'll tend to find is that these will be keywords that are relevant to your project and used only within uh, this particular market. So in other words, they're going to be market-specific keywords. And the thing with statistically improbable phrases that are market-specific is that they're also oftentimes expert verbiage. Now, they don't have to be, but oftentimes they are. And expert verbiage is one of those things that there's a patent out that Google talks about looking for to help determine spam. In other words, writers, if you're going to outsource to a writer to do a piece of content, they typically don't research a document very well. They just look at a few documents, they put together an article, and that's pretty much it. You get something that is not very deep, not very well researched. It has no expert content in it. And so by incorporating some keywords, you'll not always get good keywords out of statistically improbable phrase filter, but when you do, incorporating some of those keywords can really help you to avoid penalties and perhaps give you deeper insight into the market as well. So let's just apply this filter and let's take a look at the results. So our topic, as it has been for all of these videos, is email marketing. And as you look at this, you've got things like autoresponder, autoresponders, deliverability, which, it's used outside of email marketing, but mostly in terms of like packages and stuff like that. So definitely, all three of those words are definitely key to email marketing. Zapier, which is a piece of software that helps you move data from one application to another application, and it does a lot with email marketing. Retargeting, remarketing, email tools, and then we've got a funky keyword in there that we need to do a little bit better job of filtering out. So those are the kinds of keywords that you can expect to see. Now let's just take a look at this filter and see how it works, because it's kind of a cool filter. So what it's looking for is a very specific number of pages, a low number of competing pages. It's looking for keywords that are pure diverse. In other words, we don't want email marketing in there. There's no long tails. And we're looking for keywords that have a Larry greater than 2. So it's kind of an interesting filter because it's willing to go all the way down to a very low thematic relevance, but it's also looking for keywords that have a very small usage. So with all of that put together, you get some reasonable keywords out of it. All right, so I hope that this helps you. You can include some of these keywords if you're going to hand them off to writers to help you get better quality content. And it also can just, if you're doing the content writing yourself, it can just help to prompt you for a few ideas that you might want to include a sentence or two or a paragraph about a topic that you might not have otherwise thought about. All right, this is Sue Bell from Network Empire talking about the filters and killer keywords. Thanks, folks.